At the beginning of each small group, I told them, I kind of just, talked about what we've been learning previously and what we'll be learning today. I said pretty much we were focused on numbers from 0 to 10, and now we're going to be focusing on numbers greater than 10 so that they could understand that there was going to be a 10 in every number that we used. The use of manipulatives really helped because then they could see it concretely. The fact that leading up to this, we've been using the same manipulatives. So before we were making 6, 7, 8, 9, trying to figure out numbers that are added together to make those different numbers. And so I'd always have them use one color for one group and another color for another group. So like 6 might be yellow and 4 might be red to equal 10. And so the fact that I did that again today made it a little bit easier, because one of the things that was challenging for them was when I asked them, why are we starting with a 10? Like, they would tell me, oh, this is 13. I'm like, yeah, that's 13, but let's fill out this number sentence. Why does the number sentence start with a 10? But because they could see the 10 counters in the tens frame one color and then the extra counters another color, they were able to kind of like see that the difference, I guess. It was really important to have everything prepared for me and my small group, to have the materials that they would be needing, the manipulatives already counted out in the bags and stuff. In their centers, the tables that were going to be a whole group, to have the pencil boxes removed so that they could have a big open wide space. For the tables that would need pencils and crayons in their center, to have those pencil boxes still there, that kind of thing. The game's all together. It's easy for them to clean up and just put it back into the boxes. And then when I need the kids to help me set up the centers, it's a lot easier for them to know, okay, just grab this box. I'll just tell them like which cubby to grab it from, rather than to have to look all over for different parts. It's all together. There would be no way for kids to learn much if there wasn't management. And especially in the small groups, the fact that they're managing themselves so much of the time, for them to know what's expected of them, for them to have a few strategies that they can use to solve the problems by themselves, even though they don't always remember them or may not use it correctly. But at least, we've learned things like use an iMessage first before you come and talk to me about the problem. So I feel sad when you grab my counter, or whatever it may be. And so, and then how to respond appropriately when somebody does use an iMessage, to apologize and to make it right. Those types of things have helped them to be able to be a little bit more self-sufficient, self-directed. They seemed to really be engaged in the math lesson today. I think the fact that it was a new topic, so a little bit challenging, was good, because it was exciting for them to be moving into larger numbers, but then also that it built upon things that we've already done, so that it wasn't too challenging, was also gave them enough background to be able to not just feel lost and want to give up. And then the engagement in the centers, one of the games they've been playing for a little while now, but they still seem to really enjoy it, so I'm keeping it out there. And then another one we just learned yesterday. So I think that one was fun for them because it was a brand new game. If they played it correctly, I'm not sure. I think one day they won't look back at the specific lesson and be like, oh, but they'll realize why they learned different things in kindergarten or in elementary school, or because they're realizing that they're building on those skills. But yeah, I need to do a better job of making it relevant to them now. Make it more relevant to them now. Other than connecting it to what they've learned, and already, I didn't do much with contextualization with this lesson. So yeah, bringing in that piece would be good.